Hi guys! Today we're standing in the Boy Scouts of the Philippines Capitol Hill Scout Camp, where scouting activities are normally held in Cebu. For decades, Scouts have come to camps like these to learn and experience new things. Generations of youth have seen scouting as their home. Isn't that amazing? But how did all of this start? How did scouting even begin? Well, these are the questions we're going to answer today. It all started with this guy, Sir Robert Baden-Powell, a Lieutenant General in the British Army.
During his time in the army, Baden-Powell's troops were vastly outnumbered, so he used local boys to administer first aid, carry messages, and run errands. On returning to the UK, Baden-Powell realized that boys at home could benefit from similar sorts of activities, and these activities went on to form the basis of the scouting movement.
That is why we're considered to be semi-military. If you notice, our basic commands and marching activities quite resemble the army.
In 1907, Baden-Powell ran an experimental camp on Brownsea Island based on the ideals he had begun to formulate. This is considered the very first scout camp. In 1908, Baden-Powell wrote his ideas in a book entitled Scouting for Boys, one of the top 10 best-selling books of the 20th century. From there, scouting took on a life of its own, as groups of boys across the country began to organize themselves into patrols, using BP's book as the basis for camps and activities, and persuading adults to become their leaders. Did you know? BP introduced the motto, "Be Prepared," based on his initials, which is still the scout motto today.
So that is how scouting began. But how did it reach all the way here in the Philippines? Well, other than delicious hamburgers and the English language, scouting was brought to the Philippines by America in the early 20th century.
Troops began forming all around the Philippines, till eventually, through the initiative of other civic-oriented groups, scouting was officially established in the country as the Philippine Council of the Boy Scouts of America. Then, Philippine Council BSA prepared the BSP bill and was signed into law as Commonwealth Act No. 111 by President Manuel L. Quezon on October 31, 1936, creating the Boy Scouts of the Philippines as a public corporation. Although it underwent subsequent amendments under Presidential Decree No. 460 and Republic Act No. 7278, the inauguration of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines was held in front of the Legislative Building in Manila on January 1, 1938. You can thank our 7 BSP Charter Fathers for how the Boy Scouts of the Philippines is today. They are Joseph Emil H. Stevenop, Arsenio N. Luz, Carlos P. Romulo, General Vicente Lim, Judge Manuel R. Camus, Jorge B. Vargas, and Gabriel A. Daza. They served as the first set of national officers in the BSP. Did you know? In 2006, under Memorandum No. 47, girls aged 13 to 17 years old are accepted to become senior scouts of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines. But that's only after they register with the GSP and secure a guardian's consent form. The Boy Scouts of the Philippines continues to strive in pursuing its mission to inculcate in our scouts love of God, country, and fellow men, to prepare the youth for responsible leadership, and to continue to nation build according to the ideals, principles, and programs of scouting.
Several years later, here we are today, a thriving youth movement dedicated to creating leaders and nation builders of the world. And together, we can help make scouting grow in our own little ways. Join me next time as we continue to learn more about scouting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below. As always, thank you for watching, stay tuned, and scout on!